hope you guys are well. I am actually filming this intro in the future after I filmed and edited this video because going into Labor Day weekend, I knew I wanted to film this video while everybody was home. I rarely show my kids on this channel, so this is kind of like a special behind the scenes. You're gonna see my children in this video, but I didn't know exactly what this video was gonna become. My initial idea was just to pick up the camera anytime I got something done. We didn't have the best Labor Day weekend weather, so we weren't gonna be going to the pool as much as we had wanted to. And so I knew we'd be home just getting stuff done. And I feel like I always show you me cleaning, me doing the organizing, all the things. But in our home, it is very much a collaboration of our entire family. Our kids help out with chores, Steven helps out with chores. So I wanted you to just get like a behind the scenes look at how we truly get everything done in our house. So maybe this is like a get it all done family edition. I don't know. I still don't even know what this video should be called, but I just want to show you guys chores that we incorporate our kids into to help give you ideas if you have children and you're trying to just get them involved more in the day-to-day, and also just more family time for you to just get a little bit more of an inside look into our family and our dynamic and just share more with you guys in this video. It won't be often that you get to see my children, but I thought it would be nice to just open that up to you guys today, open up our home for the weekend to you, and just spend the entire long holiday weekend with you. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. So much cleaning motivation. We decluttered and organized the entire basement, grocery haul, recipes. This video has everything. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started.
I can't believe someone like me.
Okay, as you can see, our basement, complete disaster. Rory has volunteered to help me get it back on track. We have big dreams and big plans. Most importantly, she has agreed to take all those Legos that are displayed, and I feel like just taking over the basement, she's gonna take them apart and we're gonna store them in the cabinet, right? Because that way you can just build anything you want and then they're not just sitting on the shelf, not being used. So I am mostly excited about that. So she has a big project with that. She's gonna work on it. I just wanna do a complete reset, cleaning session of this basement. I'm gonna use my wet dry mop vac that will also refresh the carpets. Our basement has a little bit of a funk to it. And I think there's two factors. Our sweet old man dog, Gus Miller, and then also like a tween boy funk. If you know, you know. So we just need to kind of get a nice clean scent going on. So I just want to clean everything. All right, are we ready?
Yes!
Let's get started. Okay, I have a story to share with you guys that will fully explain my immediate need and motivation to want to just completely tackle our basement and declutter it, get it organized, and get it cleaned. So the door that I am cleaning right now is the door that our elderly dog, Gus, goes in and out of so that he doesn't have to do stairs. I went to let him out the day before I started filming this, and I saw something in the corner of my eye, but I was distracted on my phone, so cautionary tale, pay attention, people, when you are on your phone. I thought I saw something, so I let Gus out and I closed the door, and then I happened to look down, and there was a snake. I'm going to insert a picture right now for you. Thank goodness it was on the outside of our door, not the inside in the basement. But if I had just taken one more second, because the door was open, that snake was ready to come into our home and move in. And I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Now, if you're somebody who loves snakes, this probably doesn't even faze you. I am terrified of snakes. And let's be honest, my husband Steven is as well. And so it was a very scary moment. And so I thought to myself, one, I need to not be on my phone when I'm opening and closing the door. I need to pay attention. But two, we just have so much clutter all over our basement because that's our kids' space. I try to just be a little more hands-off. We clean it together. I don't worry if it's messy or things like that. Because again, I want everybody to be comfortable. We have their friends over all the time. We try to keep it decent down there, but that is like a full-on kid zone. But it was out of hand at this point. The Legos, it's one thing if they were playing with the Legos when they were on display, but they weren't. They would build a Lego set or make something and it would just sit on the ledge in our basement to the point where I think we had like 20, 25 different Lego sets just sitting there, collecting dust, collecting bugs, all the things. So I just wanted to get that completely cleared off. And I think they're being more likely to play with the Legos now that they're broken up into the pieces and they can just build whatever they want. Are your kids Lego kids? Let me know what age they kind kind of lost interest with that. Our boys will still play with Legos, but they certainly are not the same as they used to be when they were 6, 7, 8 years old. There's Gus, by the way. He's so sweet. He's 14 years old. For anybody new here, he can't do stairs, as I mentioned, so he lives in our basement, but we come down and love on him all day, every day. So anyway, back to the decluttering. It was time, and I had Rory with me. She wanted to help. That's a big thing with kid chores. That would be the first thing that I say to you guys. I have learned with my children, even if it means a chore is going to take 3 times as long to complete, if my kids want to help and want to do something, I have become much better about saying yes and incorporating them because they're trying to learn. They want to help and they want to participate in all the different things that we have to do to keep our house going. And so Rory wanted to help in the basement. So absolutely, I think the key to success is to give them something that's very doable for them independently, where you're not having to sit there and constantly get guidance. And also, the more that they do something, the more comfortable they'll get with it and they'll get faster at it and things like that. So Rory loves to wipe things down. So any type of spray cleaner, she loves to spray it, wipe it. She loves to vacuum things. She also really likes to help me go through and declutter things. You guys think that I'm good at decluttering? Let me tell you about Rory. She has 2 sides to her. She can be a hoarder when it comes to her room. She loves to hold on to things. But if we are decluttering anything outside of her bedroom, she will just get rid of in a second. She will say, we don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that. So she was my girl to help in the basement. If I had the boys, it would have been a different story. We would have kept everything. So it was a perfect scenario. She helped me go through everything. You'll see in a little bit, we got a massive pile of games and things like that we can donate. And I actually just donated them a couple of days ago. So it felt good just to do that and put them in a home where children would be using them. So they're not just sitting in our house, not being used. And so that was the main reason. The snake was my first motivator because I didn't want to have any deep, dark corners of our basement that I couldn't see because I was just now terrified that somehow a snake got in our home at some point. Don't worry, we didn't find anything when we were in the basement. But let me know in the comments, have you ever had a snake in your home and what did you do? Did you just move? Because that might be what I would do.
Here with somebody like you. There's something about you and I know why. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's in your smile and in your feet. It's high and low and in between. And I am glad to let you know, but only if you give me a kiss. Yeah, it's no secret at all. It's so obvious to all of us. Yeah, you're perfect. From the way you laugh to the way you behave when you're mad, so perfect. When I see you dance, spin my world around and around. Ooh, I know that you're worth it. Ooh, 'cause girl, you're perfect, amazing. That I'm kissing you, it's not what you expect from someone so perfect. When we go out, it's always fun. You pick me up when I am down. And that's just one of many things that makes me believe that you're a dream.
All of the sheets under the ping pong table are for making different forts. I like to give the kids big king size flat sheets. If you've been following, you know that I don't use flat sheets on our beds, so we have plenty to spare in our house. And so we love to build forts over top of the ping pong table. And it makes me so happy because that's something I loved doing as a kid. I was big into forts, and we used to have like this fancy fort building set where it was like these poles and then these like balls that would connect in between them. But then the boys just ended up using them as swords and people were getting hurt. And so I just thought, let's just go completely old school. We're just going to use chairs and all the things. And then we ended up getting a ping pong table eventually, and it's perfect because you can drape everything, the sheet over top of it. And normally the sheets aren't on the ground under the ping pong table. And honestly, normally our basement is not usually this messy. We were having kind of that transition period because the kids are back to school now, as you guys know, and summer ended. And so it's that transition time of how we did our family chore and cleaning routine over the summer. transitioning into the fall now that the kids are back to school, because when they're at school, they're obviously not home as often as they were during the summer. So it's an adjustment for Steven and I too, and for the kids, to just kind of figure out that time and more of that balance of what we're going to have the kids contribute as far as chores, because they now have homework as a factor after school, and just all these things that we didn't have over the summer. So it was easier to have them keep up with the basement and things like that when we had more time. But now that we're back to school, we're into sports, we have homework and all the things, there's less time for chores. And so we're trying to find that balance. And if, in all honesty, we're still working on it. We're still trying to figure it out, because we want to give them time to be kids as well. Steven and I don't consider Steven and I strict parents. I think we are just very routine oriented parents. We like to have routines and structure and things like that that help our family thrive. And so we're just still working on that rhythm and that groove and that routine for the fall, so that we can have that balance of the kids being able to be kids and hang with friends, but still get homework done and get chores done and go to all the sports practices and all the things. It is certainly a juggling act. And when school begins, it is a juggling act that I know a lot of people can relate to. Does anybody else's dog drop a lot of their dog food every time that they eat? I think Gus will do like a big mouth of dog food, and then half of it will fall out. And this carpet, it just falls in the little crevices. We're going to vacuum it up though. I think it's going to come up just fine. But he is still the cutest and sweetest boy there ever was.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you're my liability. Yeah, I know you're my You say that you're sorry. We turn the page and make up.
Okay, after having to clean out the vacuum 5 different times because I was vacuuming up so much of Gus's hair, it reminded me that I needed to brush him. I have to brush him every single week. He sheds a lot. I don't know if that has to do with his age or if that's just Gus, because I don't remember him shedding this much when he was younger. And then he saw Steven, so he got up. So then it became, I needed Steven's help to get Gus to stay. Gus usually does fine when I brush him, but he got extra excited because Steven was down there. So it became a team effort, but his hair is just coming off in clumps, and he is just the most handsome little guy ever. It's a lot of dog hair.
Make up. A broken trust got you haunted.
I have this whole pile now of games and puzzles and Legos to donate, and it feels so good.
The doubting you was enough to leave me chasing you.
Hello from much later in the day. You are about to get a very unfiltered version of me. I just took the most relaxing bubble bath, no makeup, glasses on, comfiest pajamas on. I am gonna tackle some laundry. I am trying so hard to stick with my laundry schedule that I started this summer. I've gotten a little off track, but I'm trying to get back on track. So mostly I have 2 loads of my laundry that I wanna fold and get stuff hung up. And then I just have like some bed linens and stuff that I wanna get folded. I'm gonna put on Bridgerton season 3. I'm rewatching it. I need a show. There's nothing better than having a show that you look forward to for moments like this when you're folding laundry. So if you guys have any show recommendations, please let me know. I love a good drama. I love Bridgerton type shows. I love happy ending shows, funny shows, all of it. Ted Lasso was one of my favorites. If that gives you any reference, you know Gilmore Girls is my absolute favorite show. So anything like that, please send recommendations my way in the comments. So I'm gonna put it on. I'm just gonna relax. It's gonna be a lot of kid noise in the background, so I'll probably put on some music and speed this up for you guys, but let's get it done. Quick show recommendation in case you guys need one. You might have already seen this because it's been around for a while and they're no longer making new seasons, but I think there's at least 3 seasons you can watch on Netflix. Madam Secretary, such a good show. All right, let's start folding.
But I don't care, I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone. Everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability. Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a
Ooh, if you're looking for some comfy fall clothes, Walmart has these sweatpants and I guess it's like a jogger set. But I got this kind of an olive green color, and I was never a green person before, but for some reason this year green is just my go-to and I kind of love it. So I got this hoodie and then there's a matching pant to go with it. I will, if they still have it, it was out of stock last time, but I will link this for you guys in the video description. Also, let me see if I have it clean. Yep. This is also something new that is not typically me. A shacket. Have you ever purchased a shacket? This is like the most comfortable thing, and surprise, surprise, it's that same green color as from Walmart as well. This is like, let me see if I can show you guys. It's a rib, but it's very loose and airy and breathable. You're gonna see me cleaning in both of these outfits very soon in my videos, but I love this and it's so cozy and comfy. So I'll link all of this for you guys. It's all from Walmart, very affordable if you're looking for some new cozy fall clothes, because cozy is the only way that I go.
this place that we're in. But I'm your liability. I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability. Oh, what a hopeless case we could.
Since I want to include a lot of our family stuff in this video for you guys, I want to give you a glimpse of what Steven does with the kids every single night. Rory just happened to not be out there tonight when I was filming this, but don't worry, she joins them every single time usually. But he goes out and he plays basketball with them. The boys are big in basketball. You guys know that. Rory says she wants to play maybe this winter, so we will see. She's doing cheerleading this fall and she's loving it. But she played soccer last year, so she's just kind of, you know, trying different things and seeing what she likes. But I just love this routine that he has with all of them to go out and get outside before bed, because with our kids, we've learned that if they do screens, like right up until the time they take a bath or a shower and go to bed, they have a really hard time falling asleep. So we cut the screens off earlier, and it really has made a difference for our kids. Let me know in the comments, are your kids like that too with screens? Do they need a little bit more downtime away from them before bedtime? Let me know. Okay, more unfiltered reality for you guys. This is the state of our closet right now. But that's not important. Hold me accountable. We are going to do a declutter on the closet sometime soon. What I wanted to show you is this is actually a bed that Charlie has created. Since we have a long weekend from school, we're letting the kids take turns doing a sleepover in our closet. I know that sounds strange, but they are loving every second of it. So this is Charlie's bed set up for the night, and it's actually pretty cozy. I laid in it.
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Hey, I've got you on my mind. Yeah, you're all that I think about. You know you got me going wild. And what I want is you. Could you come a little closer?
now Saturday. Everybody got really good sleep last night. Liam, our middle son, slept later than I think he has ever slept before, which in our house, it's not that wild. It's like 7:45, 8 o'clock, but it was really nice. And Steven took the big three for a run this morning. Well, a jog in the neighborhood. I'm gonna show you a really quick breakfast idea that I have just been making lately. It takes 2 seconds, it's really good. And then I think Steven and I will tackle the dishes. That's usually like our morning cleaning routine. And then actually our library is doing a book swap today. It's such a cool concept. So the kids can pick up to 10 books that we own. I think I'm gonna let them pick like 3 to 5. We're gonna go to the library. The librarians lay everything on the table that everybody brought in, and then you get a ticket for how many books you brought, and then you get to go pick out new books. So we're gonna do that later this morning. Tonight, the kids are going to be spending the night at my mom's house. That's usually a Saturday tradition. It's really nice for Steven and I because we get to do a date night. So big things today. I have a new desk I want to set up. So hoping to get a couple of things done, but we'll just see where the day goes. All right, let me show you breakfast. Okay, I'm just gonna be making like a simple egg white sandwich on bread, and I just like to use the liquid egg whites, and I'm gonna pour them in this container. I have had this for years. I love this thing. It just makes the perfect size egg for a sandwich, and I just microwave it, and then after I microwave it for a minute, I'll do about 30 more seconds with cheese and seasoning on top. Super simple. And then this is the bread that I love, clearly because I'm on my last little bit, but this is the Dave's Killer Bread, and it's the everything one. It's so good. All right, let's get this made. I set the camera up in the corner of our kitchen to show you just our morning routine, like our cleaning routine for our family. I couldn't show the whole downstairs, but right now Rory and Liam are in the living room just picking the pillows up off the ground, grabbing all the blankets and putting them in the blanket container. But it truly is a family effort. Steven and I tried to have a routine where we, I guess people call it closing your kitchen for the night, where you get all the dishes done, you get everything wiped down, but evenings are just too busy for us with the kids because after dinner, that's our time to hang out with them, do games, do whatever homework is remaining. Steven has the nightly routine, like I already told you, of going out and playing basketball with all the kids. I join them sometimes for that. So in addition to all of that, 4 nights a week, we have sports practices. Cleaning the kitchen is just not a priority for us in the evenings, but we always do it first thing in the morning. So it's our morning routine. It's not our evening routine. And Steven usually, I will say 90% of the time, is the one doing the dishes. I do not enjoy doing the dishes. If I'm being very honest with you guys, it has just never been my favorite thing. He doesn't mind doing it. So he is our dishes guy. I like to clean the counters. I get more satisfaction from that, just getting things put away. Rory's helping me wipe down the table. So it's a big family effort. Is it like this every single morning? Absolutely not. But most mornings, it is usually a family effort. It's the weekend, so it's obviously easier. We have more time. We can take our time with it. School mornings is something we are still trying to get down the routine for that. Let me know if you'd be interested in a morning routine, because we are we're like 90% there, I will say. We've been in school for 3 weeks. We've had some hiccups to work through with timing because now we have a school. Charlie's in middle school. Liam and Rory are in elementary school, so Charlie starts an hour earlier. So it's not as smooth as it was when they were all at the same school at the same time. So we're working through a couple of things, but let me know if you would be interested in seeing our morning routine, if you would find that helpful. We're going to finish cleaning up the kitchen, and then there's a few more morning chores that the kids are getting done that I will show you guys just to help give you some ideas, and then we're going to take a break and head to the library for the book swap.
I want you now, 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 now. Don't let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you.
We have the this really cool finished space under our basement stairs, and we call it the Harry Potter room under the stairs. And it was messy, you guys. I don't know if we just forgot about this room for a while, but when I was going in there to get something and I saw all the trash and all the things, and so when it is a shared space like this, all three of the kids definitely have to help clean it up. And so it helps when I give them each their own individual just like task to clean the room. If I just said to all three of them, go clean that space, they would fight, they would blame each other for who did what. So it's easier just to divide and conquer. So I had Charlie go in and remove all the bedding. I had Liam go in and he was on trash duty. And then I had Rory go in and she was on organization duty, which is where she thrives. And so it just made it go a lot smoother. So just a little tip for you guys, if you have a space that you want all of your kids to help clean up because, you know, they all equally contributed to the messes, just give them each a task and just let them do it separately. And then the job is still getting done, but you can maintain the peace. And then a chore that our kids do every single day is they make their bed. I truly believe by making your bed at the start of the day, it just sets your day up to success. I always feel so much better when my bed is made, so I'm trying to instill that in the kids. So Rory is getting that done. And then another thing that we always do on the weekend is what I call the laundry lineup. So each kid brings their laundry, I will wash it, I will dry it, and they will put it away then. Hello from the next day. I'll update you on the rest of the day yesterday, which was Saturday, and then kind of tell you the goals I have for today. So I think where we left off yesterday, we were leaving for the book exchange at our local library. We had such a good time. Unfortunately, Rory got a bloody nose. I'll show you. I did a little clip just to show you the real life chaos that happens sometimes. The boys are in the front seat doing something I think that's called mewing, where they like touch their face. I don't know, they were being wild. It's a tween thing. Maybe you've heard of it. I don't understand it at all. And then poor Rory got a bloody nose. She ended up getting a series of bloody nose yesterday. It's not unheard of for her to get them, but something yesterday kept triggering them. I do not know. If you are a mom or a dad who has kids who get bloody nose frequently, please let me know what your tips and tricks are. Vaseline sometimes will help with her, but I just felt so bad because she was getting them so much yesterday. But we went to the book exchange, got some amazing books. I love the whole concept of this. I kind of want to do like a neighborhood kid book exchange now because it's just so much fun. And then we got a last minute invite just to go hang out with friends. And so we went, we had pizza, they got the water slide out. So we chose to go have some fun yesterday afternoon. And then we went straight to my mom's house from there and hung out with my mom, and the kids did a sleepover. Steve and I had a wonderful date night. My idea of the ideal date night, maybe you can relate to this. I feel like life is so busy with kids. We're nonstop out doing things. I just like to stay in for the date night, have quality time with Steven, get some takeout. Sometimes we cook together. We just relax and just have time together. And that was just the ideal scenario. We also got ice cream. It was really good. So now we're back. We're caught up to today. It is Sunday, and what I typically like to do, even though we don't have school tomorrow, I'm still gonna do our normal Sunday routine of the things we need to get done. I've got groceries coming, so I can share that quick haul with you guys. We didn't get to the desk yesterday, so I wanna build the desk today with Steven, get that set up in the office. Laundry, we've got the kids' laundry lineup we need to get done, just a bunch of stuff around the house. There's just some messy spots that I want the kids to take care of today, get some chores done. That's pretty much the plan for today. So I will bring you guys along. Let's get some stuff done.
I just wanna hear you say that you want me to. I told you I can't get you off my mind.
I mentioned to you guys before that I have a walking pad and that I was getting a standing desk to go with my walking pad, and I'm so excited because it came. I want to wait to tell you more about it until I actually try it out, make sure it's as good as I'm hoping it's going to be. So I'll show you the process of building it because it was super easy to put it together. But then give me a couple weeks. I want to test it out, and then I will let you know what I think of it. I don't know if you can relate to this, but I'm very bad at measuring ahead of time. I just kind of eyeball and I think, oh, 48 inches, that'll fit just fine. Turns out it will, thankfully. So this is going to be a perfect fit on the wall.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through We're magic, you and I. They call us reckless, but we don't mind. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you.
Okay, I'm starting to work through the kids' laundry lineup. I have gotten into the routine of doing all three of the kids' laundry on Sunday. I originally had Liam's on Saturday and then Charlie and Rory on Sunday. Oh, yeah, there was a basketball in Charlie's laundry basket. Glad I didn't wash that by accident. I have definitely washed a couple of things that I should never have washed because I have kids and for some reason things just end up in their laundry baskets. But then I paused and I was helping Liam learn how to shuffle cards. It's something he keeps wanting to try to learn how to do because when we do family card games, it's usually Steven or I that does it. And so I thought it was fun that he wanted to learn how to do it. And then Roy joined us and we're playing Uno. Charlie was building what he called a roller coaster outside. There it is. Immediately, my mom's safety brain panic went off and thought this was not a good idea. So I had Steven push the roller coaster, aka our pool cart that we carry everything to the pool in. And then I got a little bit more comfortable and I let Charlie do it as long as one of us was standing by the road to make sure the cart didn't go rogue. But they had the best time and it was so fun.
You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are.
All right, I want to share our grocery haul for the week. So these are all the pantry items, so we'll get that in a second. I just want to start with all of the refrigerator and freezer items, get that put away, and then I'll show you the rest. So Steven is a half and half kind of a guy, so he does that in his hot coffee in the morning. I'm an almond milk girl. I love my unsweetened vanilla. And then we need some 2% milk for the kids. And then obviously some iced coffee. You know it's my weakness. Some bananas. And these are the perfect shade of green and yellow, so it's nice. They didn't come extra ripe. That is just absolutely perfect. We've got an avocado. This is going to be for my meal prep this week. I needed some spinach, some shredded carrots, some celery. These grapes actually look pretty decent. I was a little scared. I've been scared to order fruit lately because it just has been coming looking really rough. But these actually look really good, so that's very exciting. I like to have just a backup dinner option, and the backup dinner option this week is going to be some pizza rolls, so I grabbed that. Some apples, some peppers for my meal prep. The kids have really been loving these, and Steven and I already loved them, so I actually got 2 packages, so we had enough. These are for the pepperoni rolls, and then also Liam likes to snack on these, and so I got 2 packages of those. We needed just regular string cheese, some mozzarella. These are some of my meal prep items, some cottage cheese, egg whites. This is my absolute favorite yogurt. I have it every night for my dessert. It's so, so good. I put granola in it, and then I put some cherries in it, and then I also do some like powdered chocolate peanut butter. So good. And then eggs restocked. Dinner tonight, I'm doing some salmon and rice bowls for the family. Chicken for meal prep. You'll see how many bagels we got. We needed some cream cheese, some more Parmesan. I'm doing a buffalo chicken for my meal prep this week, so I needed some yogurt that I sub into that. This is for tonight. Rory loves frozen broccoli. Well, cooked frozen broccoli. It's one of her favorites. All right, Liam's 4th grade class is making salt dough maps of Virginia this week. I can't wait. I get to go in and do it with the class along with other parents. And I also volunteered to make some of the salt dough. So we're doing yellow, blue, and green. So I needed a ton of salt, and I'm hoping this is enough flour to make the 3 batches of it, and then some food coloring. So I'm gonna get that done with the kids either today or tomorrow. These are just dinner items. So some quinoa and brown rice for our bowls tonight. I'm gonna be making a pasta soup later this week. So I got some items for that. And then we discovered that baby wipes work really well when Rory gets bloody noses. So I wanted to get more of those. This was actually a sub item. I normally just get the, I guess it's a foam cleanser for this, and then now it's subbed for a cream to foam, so I'm very intrigued. I love this brand. And then just my sparkling waters. All right, let me get this put away and then I'll share the pantry items. Holy bagel, you guys. I think I accidentally had one already in the cart that I put in earlier this week and I forgot, and then I added 2 more. So we have a bag of brown sugar cinnamon, plain, and then everything bagels. These are just the mini bagels, and these have been the kids' favorite for breakfast before school. But when I put them in the fridge, they actually last quite a bit of time. So we will eat those, no worries. Our bread for the week. I was dangerously low on my sleepy time tea. I have this every single night, so I got a new box of that. I love the Simple Mills brand, and if you haven't had these pita crackers, they're so, so good. And then I ended up getting individual bags of these because what I've noticed, this is my favorite cracker that they make, but when I get the box of them, they tend to go stale pretty quickly once I open them, and so I'm excited about the snack packs. It was equivalent to the same price. I think these were actually a little bit less expensive when I thought about the box, which I think is only 4 servings, and this is 6. And so I'm really excited to have them in just a stay fresh individual bags for that. Pretzels, chips, nightly dessert for the kids. And then I actually want to make with you guys just my own little trail mix. So I wanted to grab some extra nuts, so some Brazil nuts, some cashews. I should already have some almonds, and then I will just mix in a little dabble of these to add some extra fun. And I think I have some other autumn candy that I want to add to it and just have a little treat in the afternoon. And this is the granola that we always put in our yogurt parfaits. I put it in my dessert at night. So, so good. So that's our grocery haul for the week. Before I say goodbye to you guys for this video, I have to give a cheers. It is September 1st today, so we are officially in the greatest time of year in my opinion, which is the Burr months. September, October, November, December. It brings me so much happiness, and I hope it brings you happiness too. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.